Alright. So, still was arrived in Latrobe yesterday. I seen some, interviews from Jalen Ramsey, who else? Highsmith, a few guys, but no interview from, DK Metcalf and Aaron Rodgers. They just go right through the media into the building. And I was like, dang. I don't know if they're trying to stand on business or don't get distracted by the Pittsburgh media. So my question is now, we're in day 2 right now, and what are you looking forward of how this offense is going to gel around Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf?
I'm looking forward to him throwing the ball around because, like in mini camp, he didn't throw it, but maybe like 2 yards. I'm looking forward to throw a little bit farther than that. With DK Metcalf, I'm looking for him to have a good season. A new start for him.
Yeah.
And I think definitely it's going to give defensive coordinators nightmares of how to line up against this guy because he can also go across the middle. You can hit him as Rodgers can hit him in stride across the middle, and he can take it to the house, or he can go down the sideline and you can take it to the right that way too, to the long way. So that's mostly what I'm looking forward to seeing with that part.
Okay.
Good. Line. I want to see the offensive line gel. Robert Jones is at his natural position.
Yeah, that's tackle. Yeah.
Fontano is going to be the right tackle. He's going to be hungry to get on the field and play this year since his season ended early last year in training camp.
Yeah, hopefully he can stay healthy.
They may need to spend, they still have $25 million to left. They may need to go out and get maybe another backup offensive lineman just in case.
Like a swing tackle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I think they need to do that. Wide receiver number 2, I'm looking forward to seeing who that's going to be. If Calvin Austin can take another leap from above last year, I'm looking forward if that's going to be the case. If not, then you go out and you get another guy that's out there like a David.
Don't forget about the tight end we got from the trade from the Dolphins.
Yeah, Johnny Smith.
Yeah.
But he possibly could be that. He could possibly be the other wide receiver too. So they've got pieces to play with now. We just got to see how it's all going to gel together. And then I meant to tell you, I think the running game is going to be interesting. I like Caleb Johnson. He reminds me a little bit of Le'Veon Bell.
Oh yeah, there was an article saying that he's going to train with Bell.
And collegiately and NFL are 2 different levels. I understand that and all like that. But the couple highlights I saw on of him, this guy can hit the outside. He's got some wheels on him where he can load it. So, not that Najee Harris just wasn't that type of running back like we're looking for. Like we need people that hit the whole.
He didn't fit that system.
He couldn't do that. I mean,
yeah.
And I think Jalen Warren has a lot to prove I think Warren has like a lot to prove.
Yeah. Right. All right. We're gonna talk about the defensive side of the ball. All right. Of course, the man had to get paid. You know, Mr. T.J. Watt, 3-year deal, $123 million. What you thinking about that, man?
He's 30. I would have said like no, but let's see how it's going to gel and how it's going to work. I think what they need to do is they need to not only just play him on his natural position, but I think they need to move him around.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Like how the Steelers did Greg Lloyd. When Carrick came in, they moved Lloyd into the middle for like basically nickel and dime, probably for the dime. So like he can make plays half the field instead of going from his natural position all the way across field. That's what I suggested they should do with TJ, but you know, that's just a suggestion on my part.
But I think, man, you're on the same page with that, and I think that's a way to keep him healthy for 17 weeks in a way that's going to help the defense and all like that. People, like I said, yeah, instead of him just staying on that one side and just tell him like, hey, we got him. You're gonna need help. We're gonna need help. Well,
he's gonna have to be like a little bit of a coverage linebacker type. Yeah, and all right. So the middle linebacker, what's his name? Peyton Wilson. I think he's gonna have a nice season.
Yeah, I can see him having a nice season.
He
got his feet wet last year. That's the bottom line. Is you want to get these guys on the field as fast as you can, if it's necessary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
By him working and watching long I think he's gonna take another step forward for what he did last year. So I mean, last year was your how does the coach say it? Because last year was your junior, I guess like almost your varsity season. Now you have to take a step up from the varsity play and play at start playing at a high level now.
Yeah. All right. Well, he should do that as well. Now the trade, Jalen Ramsey and Mika Fitzpatrick, which he's going to be missed. But, hey, nobody's job wasn't safe. So the Steelers had to do what was necessary, especially on the back end. So what you think about Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay being an influence on Joey Porter Jr. now?
To me, I think those two are good enough mentors for him to watch and learn from. Jalen Ramsey, I'm gonna say this to you. Like when Jalen Ramsey first came into the league, I really wanted the Steelers to draft him really instead of Jacksonville.
They probably had to trade up to get him.
Okay, so I said whatever. But he played well against the Steelers every time he lined up against us and played. He played very, very well.
Yeah.
And I wanted to say to you, if you're going to be a trash talker on the defensive side of the ball, you better be able to walk the walk and talk the walk and back it up, which I think he can. So, what I wanted to say to you on this segment of it is, Jamar Chase of the Bengals was on somebody's podcast about 2 or 3 weeks ago. They asked him about Jalen Ramsey coming to the NFC North.
Yeah.
And, he said, okay, it's another challenge. And he says, every DB, I don't care if you're a Pro Bowl or whatever, they're going to get beat every once in a while. But he also said, don't get it twisted, that if this dude has to lock you down, he's going to lock you down.
Oh, for sure.
And he's going to get in your head. He's going to get in your head all game through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But, and that's what I like, the addition of him coming here to play for Mike Tomlin. I like when he showed me the video of his introduction of himself, of how I like that, to follow in the footsteps of those that laid the path before you.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna be part of it now. So that's definitely what I to learn from that. Darius Slay, I liked Darius Slay when he was in Detroit. Good teammate, good guy to have in the secondary. If the Lions hadn't drafted Cooper DeJean, Cooper DeJean and whoever else, he probably would still be there. But it's good that he's coming on this side now, brings a lot of veteran leadership there and everything. And of course, when they come in before they change into their uniforms and all like that, the team is going to see the bling bling from both of them. Jalen Ramsey bling bling from the Rams. We just watched Darius win the Super Bowl this past off season. So
hell yeah,
that should make them motivated and make them really so that's what I think about those two. And then Joey, I think, like I said, he'll learn, he'll get better. This is year 3. Mm-hmm. I don't think you'll see as many open penalties on him this year as he did last year.
Oh, no, that should be cleaned up now. Yeah, that should be cleaned up, man. That shit was good. That shit was frustrating last season.
Believes in you.
Yeah.
Because believes in you, but he just don't want to be on that sideline, look up at that scoreboard every time the laundry go on the field, and they say, hold it on number 24. You already know. It's right then and there. And of course, if you don't think it's right then and there, you're going to watch it in the meetings in the field room. So you might as well atone and say, yes, I help because or whatever. But let's hope we don't have to have that this season.
Yeah, all right. One more Steelers defensive back I want to talk about, Deshaun Elliott. Still as an offseason, gave him a 2-year contract extension. That was a smart move because last year he was an impact. He was way more of an impact on that secondary than Fitzpatrick. He reminded me of Ryan Court, but he's way more athletic than Ryan Court. So what's your thoughts about him?
And I agree with I agree 100% of everything that you said that he did. He made a lot of plays. I mean, it's hard for a guy to do all that, when you knowing that you got 3 other people back there in that secondary with you that should be helping you. But he cleaned up a lot of mistakes that were made back there the best that he could. And I think it was definitely a good signing to bring him back because I don't know which on the depth chart behind him were they ready to trust somebody else. I think they put more to trust in the keys to Deshaun than they would do anybody else.
Yeah, that's true. Well, special teams. I don't think special teams is going to be a key factor this season.
I like this question that you asked me on that. It's because first of all, we had Cordero Patterson back there returning the kickoff.
He's still on the team.
Well, they haven't eliminated anybody yet, so he's still on the team. But I like Kenneth Gainwell to come from the Eagles. I think that's the guy that could go back there and he can return the kickoffs for you also. Also, he's going to be listed on the depth chart as a RB. But I think that guy right there can set the tone for you. And the fourth